Well, I want to start this evening the way I started my career in the European Parliament in my first speech, and I think it sums up what type of leader and what I would be standing for as leader of this party. And that was, I do not accept the validity of this Parliament or any other EU institution to make laws for the United Kingdom. And that's a principle that this party should never forget. Reform is not and never ever shall be an option for this party. The important thing that I feel about that principle, it's the glue that that binds us all together. It's what brought us into this party in the first place. And my experience in this party has shown that sometimes we have differences, and that's caused problems in this party. We have too many ex-members in this party. We must always remember that principle, and whatever our differences, we must stick together to make this fight. And whatever the result, I will give my loyalty 100% to this party and to whoever is elected leader of this party. And if I'm elected leader of this party, I will utilise the talent that you've already seen this evening. It's essential. We must stick together if this party is going to move forward. Tell you a bit about myself. I've been in this party, or I've been involved with this party now for 15 years. I'm the longest continuing serving member that's actually standing for election. I'm the only candidate that has been through every single major national election this party has taken part in. I've been through the highs with this party, and I've been through the lows. And believe me, the better lessons were with the lows. Moreover, this year I was proud to have been the campaign manager for UKIP's most successful region, the region where we had the highest increase of vote, and that was in the West Midlands, where we totally blew all expectations. We just didn't get 2 of the 6, 33% of the MEPs, but we actually won significant areas, huge areas outright. We won Stoke-on-Trent, Newcastle-under-Lyme, Dudley, all Labour heartlands. And there were Labour heartlands we won across the country. We won Plymouth, we won Sunderland, we won Hartlepool, we won Hull. You know, there's a lesson for us there, that we must no longer be seen as an offshoot of the Conservative Party. We must target those Labour voters. We must never go back to those 97, 99, 2001 days where we were just seen as a pressure group of the Conservative Party. We must embrace those new voters that came to us this year. We must stay at the centre ground of British politics. We must not also be seen as a one-issue party or even a two-issue party, Europe and immigration. We must go on to have a full... We've always had a full manifesto, but we haven't articulated it correctly. Now, the way we could do that is actually have our own shadow cabinet. Let's have a spokesperson on the very important issues. You know, education. You don't need to say education, education, education. You just need to say education, but really mean it. Have a strong policy. And I'm not going to talk to you about policy because we've only got 5 minutes. And really, policy isn't in the gift of a party leader. It's for a policy group, which we do have. But those policies need to be articulated to all the members. Which brings me to, which I believe, if you look in my blurb, what we really need is changed in this party. We need a new infrastructure. Our success has outgrown the infrastructure in this party. We need it modernised, we need communication, no member must be left behind. We need to utilise, I've said before, we've got too many ex-members. We need to work together. And if you see a leaflet handed out, I've got my 100, what my plan for the first 100 days as my party leader. And I've got a track record of doing what I say. If you don't believe me, look what I've done in my first 100 days as an MEP. So I'm looking forward to your questions, and hopefully I will convince that I'm the best person to lead the party. Thank you very much.